We are living a single. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tea Time with Levi, and my name is Anise Levi. Today we're going to talk about self-acceptance, self-love, and other people accepting you for who you are. So let's go ahead and get to it. Well, when it first comes to self-love and your self-acceptance, we're going to go from the outside, which is physical, to the inside. For me, I love everything about me that is physical. I haven't always. As I got older, I had to learn how to love my big lips. I had to learn how to love my beauty mark. I always felt like my mom would tell me that, oh, don't worry about it, they're jealous. Well, when you're young, you always think that that's your mom. They have to tell you stuff like that, or they have to, you know, make you feel a certain way. But, you know, as I got older, I was like, I'm popping. I also like the way I keep myself in shape. I try to eat well. I try to stay in the gym. I try to, you know, just really keep myself snatched, even though sometimes there's this girl named Bernice. She comes out of me maybe, you know, once or twice a week, and I'll go and I'll throw down at least, you know, 15 wings in one sitting because I'm just greedy sometimes. When it comes to my makeup, I'm really subtle about it. If a girl out there, you know what I mean, I'm for a beat. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am for, I like the look of the beat, especially if it's done right. The only thing I don't like is when you are in a group of friends and that one friend doesn't tell the other friend that, you know, her beat is not looking good, or they'll leave the house before they can even have a chance to tell her. I mean, it's not working. I'm one of those people who is like, I buy it, but I don't use it. I have at least 2 different highlighters. The reason why I only have 2 is I don't use them. I wish that I would, but you know, everybody's out here like, look at the highlight. Look at the highlight. I'm like, look at the Vaseline. Look at the Vaseline. Just, you know, physically, I like my natural look. I was always taught that makeup was only supposed to accentuate the features that you already have. So I'm not with the whole cake. I can't get with it. Now when it comes to your being on the inside, which is what really matters, I love how I'm caring, how I work hard for the things that I want. I love how when I want something, I go get it. I love how I treat other people. I love how I am towards other people. Sometimes I don't like how I am towards myself. I overthink constantly because you are your biggest critic. You are like, I'm my biggest critic. I feel like if you ever base what you want in life off of someone else's success, you're never going to be able to succeed past your full potential. So when it comes to me either failing or feeling like I could have done more, oh, I beat myself up like crazy. It's ridiculous. Like on the inside, I'm just like, oh, Anise, why'd you do that? I get over it. I learned a while ago how to forgive myself. That used to be something that was really hard for me too, is to forgive myself for something like wrong that I did along the way in the mistakes that I've made. I've learned how to cope with, you know, forgiving myself and moving on. You know, it's life. I can be the sweetest person. Like, I am a very nice person. I could be, you know, so genuine just because I'm not one of those people who like easily lets people into my life or into my circle. I'm just, you know, I know a lot of people, but I don't have a lot of friends. Purposely being, because it just, more friends, more drama. This being inside me that comes out, I named her Renee. I'm telling you, she's like my alternate person. I feel like I've gotten to that point of no return. When I have nothing else for you, my mouth can get extremely disrespectful. When I have those people that I deal with, I wouldn't, not in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship, it's something completely different, because I feel like, you know, when you're in a relationship, when you love someone, there's just things you shouldn't say. But if you are someone who time and time again, I've tried, I've been nice to you, you know, after a while it's just like, bruh, my mouth can get very disrespectful, and it's something that I do need to work on within myself. But other than that, yeah, self-growth comes with age. I feel like whether it be on the inside, whether it be physically, you know, emotionally, anything, those things are going to grow. You're going to learn to love yourself if you don't love yourself now. If you're not comfortable with everything that is, you know, physically on you, go change it. I can't sit and listen to someone who constantly complains about the way that their life is or the way that they look when, you know, they're not trying to better themselves. If you're out here and if you're trying your best to better yourself, I'm going to support you. So I am that supporting person who's going to tell you, you know what, you can do it, because, you know, you've come this far. Why would you give up now? Just don't stop. When it comes to other people loving you and accepting you for who you are, I had to learn by personal experience that everyone is just not going to be happy with you. And guess what? I don't give up. I feel like there are people out there who will straight up just not like you because of you, because you're that poppin'. You bring this happiness when you walk into a room, or you carry yourself in a way that they feel like, you know, they can't carry themselves, or their, you know, their self-esteem or their confidence isn't to where they want it to be, so they're gonna rain on your parade, or they're gonna try. Females or males, people who are meant to be around you are going to be around you. And it's your friends, whether it be, you know, your best friend, that one person that you're always going to be there for, you know, ride or die. I have learned that your best friends are going to love you in those times when you aren't at your best. They're going to love you when, even when you guys disagree or you argue over something, you come to that you know, that middle playing ground, and you can say, well, you feel this way and I feel that way, and we just move on past it. If you feel like you're in a friendship, or even in, you know, a best friendship, where you have gotten to that point where you just can't meet that person in the middle anymore because you guys are too different, or because friends grow apart. It's something normal. And you have to learn how to let people go, because you don't want anything that's going to be negative around you to keep you from succeeding. You don't want anyone around you who's going to make you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough for them. That's not what you want. And if people are making you feel like you're not good enough, express that to them. Check out their reaction and see, you know, where it's going to go from there. Because there are those people who are like, well, oh well, you know, I don't care. There are people out there like that that are going to be like, well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you feel that way. And they're going to break it down, and you're going to go from there. It's one of the two. It's like, which one is it going to be? The pros and cons, you know. Is it going to be the hummus or the peanut butter? Hummus being, you know, the negative, because sometimes I just don't like all the flavors. And the sad part is, like, I know multiple people who are like the hummus, who have no flavor. They're just the plain, dry old hummus, the chickpeas. They're not even ground up finely. Eventually, they're going to see, after you walk out of their life, the patterns. People will see the patterns. If people are constantly walking out of your life, you should always, you know, take a step back and, you know, ask yourself, is it me? Is there something about me that I should change for myself and not for someone else? You feel like no matter what you do, you're not going to be accepted, then maybe you are just that one person who should stand alone, and that is perfectly fine. But don't ever feel like you have to change yourself for somebody else. It's not necessary, and it's just not going to make you happy in the end. And not only that, do you understand how important it is to be you? Do you understand how much energy it takes to try and be another person? Like, for what? It just, I don't, sometimes I just don't understand people. It makes my head hurt. Do you understand how hard and how much energy it takes to try and be another person, when, you know, it could just be just as easy being you? If other people don't accept you for yourself, whether it be physically or emotionally, think about if you really need them, or if they're really, you know, that important to the point where they need you. Because if not, my let go game is swift. That concludes this video for today. I will talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. See you guys in my next video. Bye.